Boris Johnson resigned from office in July last year, bringing an acrimonious end to a nearly 3-year premiership. Boris Johnson has all the right attributes to replace Nadhim Zahawi as Conservative Party chairman after he was sacked by Rishi Sunak following days of controversy over his tax affairs. Jacob Rees-Mogg threw his support behind former Prime Minister Boris Johnson, saying he was such a big figure that he would dominate any cabinet. The Tory MP said it was a mistake to remove Mr. Johnson as Tory leader and credited him for rallying the troops. He told GB News, "I think it was a mistake to remove Boris Johnson, who was an excellent leader of the Conservative Party, and is the biggest figure in British political life, even out of office. H is extraordinarily popular. People stop their cars to get out and talk to him and stop their vans and so on, which they don't generally do for politicians. But I think it's very difficult to bring back Boris Johnson in a subordinate role because H is such a big figure that he would dominate any cabinet. But he has all the right attributes for a party chairman. He is charismatic, he rallies the troops. H is a sort of fully loaded conservative. So I think that type of personality would be a very good one for a party chairman." Mr. Zahawi was on Sunday fired by Rishi Sunak for a serious breach of the ministerial code. The Tory MP for Stratford-on-Avon, who was appointed to the role by the Prime Minister last October, had been facing calls to stand aside after Mr. Sunak ordered an ethics inquiry into the former Chancellor's tax affairs. Pressure on ministers grew after HMRC boss Jim Harrer told MPs there are no penalties for innocent errors in your tax affairs. The rapid conclusion of the investigation by Sir Laurie Magnus, the Prime Minister's independent advisor on ministers' interests, came after Mr. Sunak resisted calls to sack his party colleague immediately and instead stressed the need for due process.